This is the Peter Channel in Norton, Massachusetts. 50 degrees at 6:55 a.m. Good morning, everybody. It's time now for the morning news of the stories of Tuesday, May 5th, 2026. Hey, good morning, y'all. This lovely Tuesday morning, May 5th, 2026. It's 6:56 a.m. and it's 50 degrees here in Norton, Massachusetts at 6:56 a.m. 4 minutes to 7 a.m. Here are the nines. Top story is Middle East troops adapt as U.S. and Iran fight for control of Strait of Hormuz. It's showtime for Trump's revenge tour. Will he win? Supreme Court closed path for Louisiana to redraw map and redistricting fight. Judge orders White House correspondent dinner suspect off suicide watch. This storm could be among Denver's largest May snowstorms in history. Motorcyclist killed in Boston crash. Hantavirus cluster linked to cruise ship travel, multi-country. Musk's World War III threat in dreaded lawsuit hot at OpenAI trial. Local man known as conditions to account for schools at Fall River to North Dart River and across the South Coast has passed away. Can Indiana lawmakers win after the president's vote? The Defense Ministry said Tuesday it dismissed 3 Army officers over the involvement in the former President Yoon's 2024 martial law declaration. South Korea says likely to take days to analyze cause of fire on the Hiroshima-operated vessel in the Strait of Hormuz. Explosion at China fireworks plant kills 26, injures dozen others. Elon Musk settled a lawsuit filed against him by the SEC for $1.5 million after accused of breaking securities laws in his purchase of Twitter. The Foxborough town has a new planning board member following the results of Monday's annual town elections. One incumbent wins, one loses, and it's always for the Foxborough election. North Andover Town Council members began to consider proposed zoning change and lure more business development to town. Italian restaurant could be in place of the old former Smoky Bones restaurant on County Street in Taunton. Brockton Hill Factory keeps part tradition alive. Brockton School says keeping the buses in house overall cost savings. Other state social media bans have been sued. Could that happen in Massachusetts? Take a look at stocks. The Dow down 557 37 at 49 41.90, S&P 500 29 37 at 72 100.75, and Nasdaq down 46.64 25 67.80. Time now for sports at 6:59. Last night, Red Sox beat the Detroit Tigers 5-4, and the Wheaton Lance softball team fall in the Newmark first round to Coast Guard 4-1, and the Norton Lancers softball team blanked the Austin Panthers in 5 minutes to the Norton Lancers baseball fall to Austin 6-4. New York Knicks crushed the Philadelphia 76ers with 137-98, and the San Antonio Spurs fall to the Minnesota Timberwolves 104. Went into its head plays more Valserius returns Park Center, and Knicks stand on historic world crush 76 by 39. NHL action, Calgary Hurricanes 3, Philadelphia Flyers 2, and it's Bengals going to 9-3, and next one in the Major Baseball, New York Mets 4, Colorado Rockies 2, Philadelphia Phillies 1, Miami Marlins nothing, it's the Tampa Bay Rays 5, Toronto Blue Jays 1, Yankees 12, Baltimore Orioles 1, Cubs 5, Cincinnati Reds 4, Kansas City Royals 6, Cleveland Guardians 2, St. Louis Cardinals 4, 6, Milwaukee Brewers 3, LA Dodgers 8, Houston Astros 3, White Sox 6, LA Angels nothing, and Seattle Mariners 5, and Atlanta Braves 4, and San Francisco Giants 3, San Diego Padres 2. Illinois Quinville whips no call and Texas loss. Webby limits and Eugene misuse of a historic night. Hall's overtime goal propels game to 2-0 lead versus Flyers. Peter Childers at 7 a.m. And I got the Norton Medfield track meet at 4:30 p.m. at the high school. And now look at the driver watch. Baby! MBTA Fairmont Line train 1603, 617 FM. Substations operating 5 minutes passing between Talbot Avenue and Reedville. Fishburne Line train 40669 from Worcester operating 50 minutes past between Air Dock Station. Whistland train 51463 from Worcester's part of Worcester's operating 35 minutes past between Calculus U. And Nima Line train 605 a.m. from Nima to operating 5 minutes past between Nima and substation due to temporary speed restriction affecting across the Nima area. And gonna take a look at highways in byways New England. 95 on the northbound side. It's backed up between Attleboro and Route 128 Kent and 24. It's back between Buckton and Route 128 Kent. So it's also slow ride Route 44 in Taunton and southbound 24. It's back to Freetown. So an earlier accident took place there, so expect delays. 3 northbound back between Weymouth down to the Bridge Split and 95 stopping a little store at Route 146 in Providence, and 146 is back to Route 95 in Providence. 185 is back between Seacock and the Washington Bridge. 195 eastbound and back to end of the Providence stretch, and 95 7 about Providence stretch. Jamestown Bridge to the westbound side. A little bit slow. 25 eastbound a little slow around Route 6 and Board. Route 3 is back to the Sagamore Bridge, and Lauren 128 backed up around the bridge. You split over down to Westwood, and Pike eastbound over between Fairmont and the Austin Brad Tolls and South Expressway is back between Bridge split down to downtown Dorchester. Pike westbound over between Loaded by down South Boston. Summit also Cal so good Route 1 Summit over between Chelsea to Charlestown. And 93 7 back between Bethune and Boston. 138 back between PVD down to Woburn. Route 3 is back between Chelsea over to down to Burlington. And 495 7 back between Andover down to Tewksbury. 495 north back between Holton and Chelmsford. And tonight eastbound also to Worcester stretch. And now look at the weather scene at 7:02. It's going to be a warm day, but it's going to be windy on tap bed. Warm and rather windy Tuesday and on tap bed. The exception of areas along the immediate south coast of the Rhode Island and Massachusetts Bay, Archofo off the coastal ocean will limit temperatures. Clifford brings the wettest spirit of the week. Wednesday after the of Thursday, scattered showers and few but thunderstorms that turn cool temperatures in. Late weekend into the weekend turns cool. Friday is looking dry, but increasing uncertainty for Saturday and Sunday. And we got a wind advisory in from noon to 10 p.m. as southwest wind 50-30 miles gets up to 45 miles are expected in portions of eastern and northeastern and southeastern, just as the northern and southern island from noon today to 10 p.m. this evening. Then. Gusty winds will blow and some of the skewed out just tree limbs could be more than some power may result. Okay, look at the forecast. It goes like this. Today, sun's got 75 degrees. Breeze to south about 9 to 14 miles as high as 41 mile an hour, increase to the 16, 21 mile an hour after tonight. Increase got about 56 degrees, south about 13, 50 miles as high. 28 mile an hour for Wednesday. Rain may after 4 p.m. with some thunderstorms possible. Class coming 67 the low. 51 degrees, south about 14 mile an hour as high. 28 mile an hour, chance ratio is 75%. The Thursday, morning rain showers lead the afternoon showers. High about 66, low 42 degrees. North about 7 mile an hour, chance ratio is 30%. Friday, sun's got 64, low 42 degrees. Western about 7 to 10 mile an hour, high 20 mile an hour for Saturday. Sun's got 64, low 46 degrees. It's light southwest wind. Becoming south at 6 to 11 mile in the morning. Wisconsin high 24 mile an hour from Sunday. Sun's got 71, low 50 degrees. South about 5 to 10 mile an hour, high 20 mile an hour. And from Monday, chance of showers, mostly got 66 degrees. South about 5 to 9 mile an hour. Chance ratio is 50%. Right now, it is 50 degrees in Sun's guys. And that's the for our morning report of this May 5th, 2026 on it. To the board, Peter J. Weasley. Have a good morning, my day. Stay safe, be part of the LFB. Well, have a good day. Good morning.